I am recording this part outside of my WhisperRoom, and I'm going to record the remaining part inside the WhisperRoom, and you're going to hear an immediate improvement in the sound quality. Hey, we're going to do something very different today. Instead of recording this on my DSLR as I usually do and using my very high-end microphones, I'm using just a field recorder and an iPhone SE to record this because I want to be able to just pick it up and move around my recording space a little easier. So I've got the microphone, my Zoom H6 mounted right next to my iPhone SE on a little mini microphone stand. And what I'm going to do now is talk about acoustics. This room is not specifically acoustically treated. What does that mean? It's just a regular room. I've got an air conditioner in the next room. I've got two servers that are on all the time. The fans are very noisy, especially for a home studio. And above all, the thing I did not do on the outside of my recording space is I didn't add a lot of insulation. I didn't add a lot of acoustic treatments, foam and things like that. Now, some people think, oh, foam it's for show. No, it's not. A properly insulated recording space will make all the difference. So I'm recording with a relatively low-end microphone, and if I used a high-end microphone, you'd hear this probably a little bit more, but then I wouldn't have the portability. But I want you to hear the instant improvement in the sound quality using the same rig. I'm about an arm's length from the microphone. I'll be doing that in both situations. I am recording this part outside of my WhisperRoom, and I'm going to record the remaining part inside the WhisperRoom, and you're going to hear an immediate improvement in the sound quality. Again, I'm an arm's length away. It's not optimum space, but I could get back on top of it, and you could hear that sound quality here a little closer to the microphone. But listen to the sound quality here. I could hear a car outside, even with my headset on. And I want you to hear a sound of just something as simple as an echo. That's the sound coming through my Zoom H6 in this part of my recording space. Now let's go inside the WhisperRoom, which is properly insulated, and let's compare the differences in sound quality. Now, I'm going to show you, this is my WhisperRoom. You may not be able to see it clearly here, but this is the 48 by 48 inch model. That basically means after you put in your insulation, it's a little more than 3 feet on the inside all around, but it's all the space I need. I've got a table in there. I'm adding all my gear as I build up my studio space. But let's go in there and see the immediate quality increase. So here I go. I'm going inside. Okay, so first things first, putting my camera down. You may not be able to hear me, hopefully. May not be able to see me as well, but because I'm not able to see the screen. Hopefully you could still see me. But can you hear this difference in the sound quality? I'm still an arm's length away from the microphone. What you're not hearing is the sound of the outside. Of course, once again, as I get closer to the microphone, you'll hear a little bit more presence. But again, the sound of the silence in this space, don't hear the outside noise anymore. But let's listen to the sound of a clap again. Now, even without a headset, the difference to me is night and day. This room and this insulation absorbs sounds beautifully. Now, I have to admit, the default configuration for a WhisperRoom does not have this much insulation, but the whole point of a WhisperRoom is it removes the outside sound, the echo from the outside. It removes a large amount of anything outside the room, and then it's up to you to decide how you want to acoustically treat it. Some people want a little more echo than others because it depends on the type of sound they're creating. Maybe a guitar or a singer would need a different type of sound deadening compared to someone doing voiceover work, which is what I'm attempting to do here. So I have opted to add 4 inches of Owens Corning insulation to 3 of the surfaces. So you're hearing right now, again, inside a WhisperRoom using a Zoom H6, arm's length away. If I get a little closer, you can hear the sound of that going pretty much about 7 or 8 inches from the microphone. You probably can't see my face and hear the sound at the same time because of the way they got the camera situated. But that's it. Now I'm going to go one last time outside the room to demonstrate again the sound outside the WhisperRoom compared to inside. And it demonstrates more than anything why it is important to find not only the best microphone for your voice or your needs, but to try to find the quietest possible space. It makes a drastic difference. In fact, I have the iPhone SE microphone turned on at the same time. Let's listen to that sound inside the WhisperRoom too. So at this moment, you should be hearing my voice on the cheapest possible microphone, the one built into the microphone, the iPhone SE. And that alone is an improvement just because of the space I'm in. I can get closer to that and you can hear the sound right there. Of course, it's an odd looking shot. But here I am inside the WhisperRoom, and I'm going to do the same likewise out here one last time. So I'm back outside the room. You can get a lot more echo. Here's the sound of the iPhone SE microphone outside the WhisperRoom, and you can hear what that sounds like. And we'll do the clap test just for the purposes of covering all the bases. Clap test using the microphone on the iPhone SE. Unfortunately, I think it was clipping on my Zoom, but at this moment you should be listening to the iPhone SE microphone, and that's our demonstration for today. So in summary, find ways of finding the quietest possible space you have. Add as much insulation as you can using soft things, blankets, quilts, whatever you could find. Add them in if you can to whatever spaces you think are close to where sound may echo. Corners are definitely the first thing you want to cover. And if you can't afford it, find yourself something like a WhisperRoom or buy some professional sound insulation to place strategically wherever you can. That's our demonstration for today. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we're going to meet eventually. Yeah. But, I like getting to know people at first. This way, we kind of connect a little bit more, mentally, I guess. And, it's not a shock when we meet each other. You want to know about the photos? What do you want to know about the photos? Are they real? When you say they're real, well, they're real photos. Are they photos? Yeah. All right, so as long as we're, might as well put it out there. Yeah, the photos of me are somewhat exaggerated. Just a little bit. How? Well, like little things like the muscles. I kind of photoshopped them in. It's not a problem or anything like that. Yeah, I guess I should admit the head. I'm not good at Photoshop, so I kind of left the head on. It's not me. No, I took. No, that was no. It's Tom Selleck. I thought you might have got the joke. No, it's not because I look like Tom Selleck. I just thought it'd be funny to use his picture in my. Hello? Oh, hey. Sorry for that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I hope you liked the video. Hit thumbs up and subscribe. And it'd really be great if you subscribed and all that yada stuff. They hit the bell next to the subscribe so you get notified and tell your friends and share it. Make comments, join the fun. Yeah. I'm all about integrity, and I want people to really, join because they're honest people, and I'm an honest guy too. So let's all just do this. Where I can get a really wide angle of what the inside of this booth looks like. But what does it look like? What does it sound like? And for reference sake, let's open the WhisperRoom up and see what the outside of the room sounds like, and see, of course, how the lighting affects the picture, because we didn't have much light inside the booth. So for what it's worth, that's what it sounds like, this is what it looks like, and the air conditioner's on. And let's go inside the booth one more time, just to get a comparison sake. Just to see the difference. And here I am. And you don't hear the air conditioner, at least I would hope not. But I have not yet padded the walls yet, and that is my next job.